welcome to another reading vlog. This morning while I was on my walk, I finished Black AF History, the unwhitewashed story of America by Michael Harriot. Here is Mr. Harriot right here. And y'all, this is 5 stars. This is a really good book. It is what I would consider a must read. It's one of those books that I'm like, needs to be on in a college curriculum, a high school curriculum, for everyone. A few vlogs ago when I started this book, I chose this Kwanzaa bookmark to use for this book. I made this bookmark a few years ago and gave them out to friends during a Kwanzaa celebration hosted by my best friend. And I was so happy when I came across him mentioning Kwanzaa. One of my favorite sections of this book is a letter that he is writing to a cousin who I believe is currently in prison or was in prison at some point, and he mentions having to buy a Kwanzaa gift for his mother. And I was like, girl, I picked the right bookmark to take me through this book. That section and that entire section regarding the prison system, I believe it's the 13th Amendment, how slavery is not abolished unless you commit a crime. I'm paraphrasing everything. Really good. I'm so glad he mentioned that. I already talked about in my last video how he highlighted so many women in the various movements throughout Black history. And I see why, given at the end, he talked about, his mother, his 3 sisters. I cannot forget to mention that I absolutely loved hearing about his uncle, and the times in the book where history was told from his point of view were hilarious. I absolutely love this book and highly recommend it. Now that I have finished Black AF History, it is time for me to finish The Great Mann. I'm sitting out here on the back porch in my rocking chair. It's a beautiful day. It was a beautiful walk I had this morning, which I'm sure I've shown you all the clips. And it's just a great day in November as far as the weather goes. So I'm going to sit out here and enjoy this. I only have about 90 pages to go, this little section here, and I'm excited to finish this one today, and then I can start fresh on Monday with something new. What exactly? I don't know yet. I have one other book out from the library that I could start, but again, I don't know. So we'll figure it out at some point. Morning, y'all. I'm about to break my fast. I'm about 37 hours fasted right now, feeling good. I planned out a nice healthy breakfast this morning. I got 2 boiled eggs here. I got me some fruit here, which I love to eat my apples and bananas with peanut butter, so I got that. And I got a nice protein yogurt. I'm thinking, this is a well-rounded breakfast, right? Well, on my way to the break room to warm up my eggs, a coworker says, "Hey, Tiffany, I have blueberry donuts in my office. You want one?" And when I tell y'all, absolutely yes, came out of my mouth so quickly. So I also have a blueberry donut. Had it been any other donut, I probably would have said no, but I really like blueberry donuts. So here we are. picked up lunch. I'm excited to eat it. I decided to save my donut for my dessert after lunch, so yay for that. I have to eat lunch earlier than usual today because I have a 1:30 meeting, boo, right? But before I go back into the office, I am headed to drop this one off at the library, The Great Mann. I finished it yesterday and I started the audiobook of The Great Gatsby this morning on my way into work. I really enjoyed this one. I gave it 4 stars. In a previous video, I said that this was a debut novel, and I was very wrong. She has written plenty, and I'm going to look and see if there's anything else out there, you know, that looks interesting to me by her, because I really enjoy her style of writing. Historical fiction is my favorite genre. It's just something about, you know, when authors put their own twist on history, I really enjoy that. And I really like the fact that she included a list of references and talked about the various people that's in this book from actual history, and the Los Angeles Sugar Hill community. All of that information was new to me. I did not know about it. I did not know what happened to it. So I was delighted to read that. You know, I highly recommend this one right here. We made it to Friday, and I'm excited about it. It seems like this week has crept by. I am still listening to The Great Gatsby, and I'm enjoying drawing the comparisons between that and The Great Mann, and I'm right at the halfway mark in it. For my physical book that I chose, I was going back and forth between 3 books. I pulled Zammy by Audre Lorde off of my bookshelf because a few vlogs ago I mentioned that I was thinking of purchasing a sweatshirt that had her on it, but I haven't read anything. And someone commented that buying that sweatshirt could be the motivation to go ahead and read some of her works. So I pulled that off the shelf. Then last week's vlog, I showed you all, I picked up Family Spirit by Diane McKinney Whetstone, and that's on my shelf. I was kind of rambling right here, so let me do this voiceover. Kevin and I were having a conversation about Thanksgiving and family recipes, and how right now his mom is not able to share recipes with us, but we have access to a recipe book of hers, and also that we can get recipes from my mom, and how it's important that we share and keep these things as we are becoming, you know, the older generation of the family. So basically we don't lose recipes and things like that. It's very important to us to keep the traditions going and to value the time that we have with our older family members. So that's what brought me here. That got me thinking about praise song for the kitchen ghost, and so I pulled that off my shelf, and that is actually the physical book that I'm currently reading. I'm only about 20 or 25 pages into the book. That book is gorgeous, and I am really enjoying it. I may try one of the recipes in the book at some point, because this week I got to do grocery shopping to go ahead and pick up the things we need for Thanksgiving. Also this week I will be spending time with family. Tomorrow is the 2-year anniversary of my grandmother's passing, and my mom and all of her siblings wanted to do something to celebrate her. So we'll be getting together and doing a balloon release. And so, you know, just taking the time for family and all of that kind of put me in the mood for praise song for the kitchen ghost. I just love Crystal Wilkinson books, okay? I actually looked it up, and the only one by her I haven't read is her first one, perfect black. It's only like 100 pages, and I've requested it from the library, so I'm going to read that after I finish Praise Song, and that way I would have read all of her works. Here's Praise Song. I'm about to get out the car. I'm running some errands on lunch, and this is it. I chose this bookmark here, and this clip here is a paper clip. Somebody at work sent something in the mail to me, and it had this cute flower clip on it, so I just hooked it on to that. But this book, I just love it. And look at the inside of it. It's perfect. It's perfect. I said 20 pages, but I've read the intro, and then I'm on page 16. Also, look at the back. Look at that cake. I don't know. I'm doing a cake, and I'm in charge of the collard greens. And Kevin is frying a turkey. If you've been here and on this channel, you've seen during the holiday where I post us dropping the turkey. So I know I'm going to do a cake, but I don't know what cake that I'm going to do. But reading Praise Song will probably give me, you know, some inspiration. Try it. I don't want that. I'm talking about the drink.
See, you gonna try, gonna try.
Huh?
Gonna try, gonna try. Why you going back for more? Don't.
Headed to the balloon release. Those are the balloons I chose. I got on my t-shirt I showed y'all, and I'm thinking November, right? Mid-November, late November. It's gonna be chilly, so you should order a long sleeve shirt. Y'all, it's 80 degrees out here. 80 degrees in November in Alabama. So I'm a little warm, but I mean, the temperature will go down later. So yeah, I'm excited. We're going and gonna have a good time.
I think we all know what the day is.
I will.
We all know why we got these balloons. Because we remembering someone that's been a part of our lives. He asked me if she's still a part of our lives. And this is just our way of saying we love you, we miss you, and we'll love you forever. So you let go.
Where was the balloon at? On the ground.
Do a countdown on it, Tiff.
Okay, y'all ready? Yeah! 1, 2, 3.
Happy New Year.
Cheese! Oh, and now we're gonna say my me on the next one.
All right.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Mommy! Love you.
Well, that's all for this vlog. I finished The Great Gatsby yesterday morning while doing some cleaning around the house, and I really enjoyed this book. I think being able to draw the comparison between it and The Great Man really made for a great reading experience, so I'm glad I picked it up. I'm going to watch the movie later in the week. I started Praise Song for the Kitchen Ghost, and I'm 30 pages into it. I think it's a perfect book for the Thanksgiving week. And that is it for me in this one, y'all. I'm Lady. I will see you all in my next video. Bye, y'all.